Hey there, it's Yujin. Today we're gonna talk about an isekai anime that everyone seems to be hating on. It's quite decent of an anime despite the negative reviews and opinions in my anime list, but those of you watching right now would probably disagree with that, right? And that makes you have a great taste in isekai, and I applaud you for that. But what is this anime you're talking about, Mr. Yujin? Keep it short and direct. This is an isekai anime, but also not an isekai anime. But how is that possible, Mr. Yujin? An isekai anime is about people going to adventures, going to another world where they cannot return, and defeating the demon lord and getting those waifus, right? Well, it still is, because this anime is called I Got a Cheat Skull in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World too. So yeah, it is an isekai anime, because of the term Another World in the title. So, what is this anime about? It's about a boy named Tenjou Yuuya. He is someone who is short, fat, and often being bullied by his younger siblings and classmates. You know, the classic bullied one. Instead of throwing a fit of rage and beating the shit out of his bullies, he never fights back because of his late grandpa's teaching.
You treat others with kindness, then happiness will surely find you as well. Never rush. Take your time and live life facing yourself head on.
Well, the good thing is, he was a sole heir in his grandpa's will, and now owns a home, which is also the key for him to travel to another world. Ah, how convenient. After coming back from another world, he underwent a massive transformation that literally changed his appearance. I mean, look at this. Oh, and that's just the beginning of the plot of this anime. Wait, there's more, Mr. Yujin? Yeah, there's more. This is about an MC who can travel to either world, just like from that Saving 8000 God anime last season. This saves him the hassle of fighting the demon lord, going through adventures, and getting them waifus. Except for that, kinda get those waifus. Okay, we're getting sidetracked, but yes, he was able to bring his superhuman experience back to his world and display them in front of those mob characters. Yuuya, in the eyes of viewers, is often called a boring character because they claim that there is no room for improvement. However, he's already a developed character that doesn't need much character development. He has great morals and he fights for what he believes in. Most of his character development happen off-screen, and this anime only shows the aspect of how Yuuya will adapt into his new life. Even a developed character like Yuuya still has room for improvement regardless. You get to think about their struggles because everyone has it. I struggle to communicate with other people, even if it's online. The anxiety I feel is indescribable. Yuuya struggles to get over his trauma because of people trying to make fun of him. He constantly downplays himself, he never had many friends due to his past, and it all results to him being a social outcast by his family and classmates. They don't see Tenjou Yuuya as a person at all, just because he's a fictional character, and even if he is, characters tend to represent someone or something in a way. Most people are blinded by the fact that Yuuya became a Kirito type of character. But that actually doesn't solve all of his problems. Even if he became cool and handsome, he still has issues, and we must never stop growing as a person, just like Tenjou Yuuya. And no matter how perfect a person is, you must assume that person is flawless, because everyone has their own baggage to carry, and it doesn't cost much to understand them. Okay, my opinion for this anime. The OP is a banger if you're starting with that. I like how slow the anime is and how it's not throwing random nonsense at us, but instead they show us new concepts slowly each episode. And maybe that's why people don't like this anime, but for me, I personally like it. I get to see how Yuuya shows his strengths in an absurd manner, because usually, you cannot one-punch a bear unless you're Saitama or Goku. But he is a fictional character and the author can do whatever the hell he wants with it. There's a notable reason why they chose to adapt this into an anime. It resonates with the Japanese audience and it fulfills a specific demand within the industry. Consequently, due to cultural and narrative differences, this particular anime may not be well suited for the Western audience, who may not fully appreciate and connect with the anime. It makes me feel alone that there are people who downright dislike this anime because they couldn't last longer than I am. They will drop the anime around the 3rd episode mark and give a review about it for being a shitty anime. Sure, it has slow pacing for an anime and the world building won't start until the MC obtains the ability to use magic that we are able to see more of the other world, like its politics, structure, and dilemma. The Barabenda sports from Futurama.
Time for you to shut up!
And just watch this anime because it's at least better than that smartphone isekai in terms of story and animation. Well, that's just some random guy's opinion from the internet.